This is Brian Lacey with MMA Mad, joined by the wonderful One Punch Brad Pickett. How are you, sir, first of all?
Feeling good. Well, I'm cutting weight, so as good as it can be.
As good as it can be. You say you don't get excited till the week of a fight because you have to keep checking your phone. You've had one matchup change already. Are you getting excited now?
I am now. This is where I switch on. I get as excited as I can be because I know I'm fighting. You know, unless something happens, you know, I'm fighting. So that's why I'm excited. You know, I'm here. I'm in my hometown. Couldn't be better. You know, so I'm really looking forward to Saturday night. You know, and yeah.
Getting it on, doing
exactly,
the business.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about the change of opponent, Francisco Rivera. What were your thoughts when there was a change of opponent? And you must have been happy when they put someone who's going to... You're not going to have to chase this fella down, are you?
No, not at all. I mean, I'm very happy with the change of opponent. To be honest, I was happy with any opponent. You know, like I'm just happy that I got an opponent to fight here, and also, yes, I got a very fun. Maybe some people think it's a tougher opponent. I think it's more the case that he's had more high-profile fights, so he's more well known. But for me, you know, Bronis was a dangerous fighter as well, and they both had that style where they like to bang. So he always gonna be ingredients for a good fight, you know.
Have you watched the Lineker fight with his much? That was that was mayhem, basically. Is that something you would like to get on with him?
No, I haven't seen that actually.
Never watched it. Come on, oi, come on.
Yeah, no, that was mental. That was crazy, and like for me personally, I like to get involved in that sort of thing. And I think I'm more technical than both those guys within the pocket. Yeah, and I feel that, you know, that looked fun, but it wasn't very technically great. But it was like what the crowd want to see, you know.
Yeah. You talk as well about you don't really look when you're preparing for a fight. Let's bring the dog in. Why not? Let's have the doggy here. There we go. Let's introduce the person who's getting more attention than you out there, mate. Who's this?
This is Bonnie. This is my dog.
Bonnie, beautiful.
Yeah,
there you
she's
go.
Very good.
About the same weight class as well, yeah?
Yeah, no, not. Yeah, she's a bit heavy now. You know, I'm cutting weight, so I think she just surpasses me.
That's it. Well, look, that's a very weird image. Somebody as rough and ready as you with a dog like that. Let's.
A very manly dog.
It's not the butcher's dog. I would have gone Rottweiler, maybe German Shepherd, but no, there we go. Well, nice to meet the dog. Yeah. Anyway, talking about things at home, you talk about when you prepare for a fight, you don't look forward as far as motivation, you look what's behind you. So your family, your wife, and now your baby boy, Buddy. Congratulations on that as well. I spoke to you just before you became a dad, and you said you wouldn't know whether this would affect you in your preparation. How has that motivated you or affected you mentally and physically for this fight?
Well, physically it hasn't affected me. My wife has done an amazing job, Sarah, with Buddy, and he's a great kid. He sleeps through the night, so I'm blessed with that. So it hasn't affected me in that area, but definitely mentally it's affected me, where it's not about me anymore, it's about my son. And for me, Saturday is very important for me to win, hook or by crook, just to keep my job, you know, so I can keep putting food on the table for my family, and it's very important. So yeah, so it's making me a bit more emotional towards it because, it's all about him now, you know.
And you keep describing it as a job now. This is something, because it's about putting food on the table for your family. That aspect, has it stopped becoming fun? Are you still having to find different ways to motivate yourself after this many fights and this many years under Zuffa?
Yeah, well, for me, the job's always fun. It's the best job in the world, you know. I couldn't, you know, ask for a better job. But yeah, throughout my career, I had to motivate myself differently. Like when I first started, it was to prove myself in the WC, get signed for a big show and that sort of stuff. Then just to prove that I belong there, try and get top 10, top 5, try and get a title shot. So I was motivated by that sort of stuff, motivated by competition. Now I'm motivated by providing for my family, you know, and keeping my job, you know, and that's one my eyes are set on, you know.
And you're back at the O2, you're back in London, you've talked about that. How much does it mean to you to be in front of a home crowd? You're a huge fan favourite. Everybody knows that. We can't wait to see you walk out. How much does it mean to you to get ready to step back in the O2 in just a few days' time?
Yeah, it's very emotional, you know. Like I'm a very emotional guy, and I think finding my hometown brings out a bit more emotion. And you know, I definitely don't want to fall in front of my hometown, you know. Like I want to go out on my sword and shield, you know. If I get beat, it weren't for the one to try, and you know. I mean, I ain't getting beat, you know. That's the thing. You know, hook up a crook, I'm going to be there to the end, you know, trying to put him away from the first minute to the last minute.
You've talked about emotions, family, motivation, stuff like that. It's almost like you're maturing in front of us, Brad. I'd say that, but there seems to still be a guy around American Top Team who likes to keep pulling people's trousers down every. So that's why I've got an extra belt on today. Yeah, just in case. It's still got the kid inside kicking around.
Of course, I'm very playful. I like to joke around, and I don't take myself too seriously. I'm serious when I compete and I fight, but training, you know, you got to enjoy what you do, like you say, you know. So yeah, I create a bit more of a fun atmosphere to train with, you know.
And before I let you go, just how do you see it finishing, and what's your ideal end to this wonderful journey?
Obviously, I'd say it'd be finished by knockout, and the end of this journey, me winning by knockout in my hometown, would be absolute dream, you know. So that's what I'm looking for.
Can't wait to see it. Best of luck on Saturday, mate. Cheers, buddy. Cheers.